These employees thought they could outsmart everyone and walk away with stolen money and items. But they didn't count on getting caught red-handed. Here are 5 instances when dumb employees think they can steal without getting caught. Number 5. 4-year employee ends tenure by stealing money. Officers were dispatched to a supermarket after reports that an employee stole money via gift cards. When they arrive, the manager immediately lays out how the scheme works. Here's the full story.
Refunding items and putting them on gift cards and then loading up gift cards for herself and then spending the gift card too.
Okay, so she's been refunding items from customers or what?
No, just refunding items in general. She's scanning a receipt. The way it works now, you don't even need the item. You can scan the barcode on the receipt.
Okay.
Refund all those items for refund, and then you scan the gift card and got it.
Got it. Okay.
And then keeps loading the same gift cards over and over. So this has been going on now.
For you said 3 weeks for?
Got video, for like 3 weeks under.
Okay.
Multiple times.
So we're trying to figure out what statute that would be. I think it's gonna be more of like a fraud thing then.
So it's 6 times less.
So I guess she's doing like the fraudulent refunds where she's taking the receipts and then refunding it and then putting it onto a gift card.
They've made it easier now. You don't even need the items to approve refund. You scan the receipt, the barcode on the receipt.
Right.
It'll pop up all the items on the screen. You just swipe them all over the refund, and then you scan your gift card. You're done.
Would that be considered fraud then, or is that still just a theft?
And she's been using the gift card to buy other items on her own. So we've got her for 3 weeks doing it. She did it 6 times last night.
I'm trying to think of what statute that would be. I'll call Fane just to make sure.
He's got a dollar value. I don't know what that is.
I think it was like 5 something.
Yeah.
We may just make a quick phone call so we know what charge. Give me 1 second. I'll call Fane. It's 6161.
That's usually what I call.
Huh?
That's what I call.
Well, she's in the office with my district manager, who's female. And I lost her mention of that.
Following the manager's account, the officers reach out to their sergeant, providing all the information and deliberating on what actions to take next.
Hey, Sarge. Me and Lydia are here at Publix, and I haven't done one of these in a while. So I guess the manager here at Publix is saying that their employee, I guess over the course of 3 weeks, has been basically getting receipts and refunding items on those receipts, and then putting it onto a gift card, and then using that gift card for herself. Is that scheme to defraud? Okay. All right. Right. What receipts did she like? Where is she collecting the receipts from exactly?
The original one was probably a customer return.
Yeah, like a customer return and stuff like that. So I guess they don't need the actual item anymore to do the return. They just do by the receipt. So, so it's scheme to defraud.
It's funny that
yeah, this video. She's here.
She's using the same receipts over and over. Like last night, she used one for $11. She must have been at 6 times. Same one over and over. Same 2 items.
Okay. It doesn't like right after the receipt.
Yeah, one was $36.02. I think she used that one like 4 or 5 times. Same items over and over.
Right.
Loading the gift card, $36, $36.
Right.
I'm like, and then don't have to even spend it in my own store.
Right.
I don't think you're gonna get caught.
Yeah, so I guess it's scheme to defraud too, because she's doing the fraudulent refunds.
What's the felony?
What's that?
What's the felony?
The scheme to defraud. It's felony limit is $750.
But this is scheme to defraud.
It's a felony either way. So
Shortly after, another store manager steps up and explains the suspect's method in detail.
What I do have.
What's that?
I can tell you what I do have.
Are you the loss prevention
Yes.
manager? Okay. What's your first name? How long has she been an employee here for?
2020. March.
So 4 years, almost. Okay. Or over 4 years then.
4 years.
Okay. And she just started doing this within the last 3 weeks?
June 14th was the first one.
Okay. Since 2020. And June 14th was the first one?
Correct.
Okay. Is she in there with somebody else right now?
Yes.
Okay. So while we're out here, I'm just going to get a quick sworn statement from you. And what are we here for today? What happened?
We have an associate who was performing fraudulent transactions from June 14th through July 11th, approximately 23 times, totaling a loss of at least $575.94. She admitted to performing these fraudulent transactions and issued a statement to that effect.
That statement was completed today?
Yeah.
Okay. So between the 14th of June and the 11th of July, she did about 23 fraudulent transactions. How is she doing this?
She's pulling up saved refunds, scanning them on the register when no one's around, and applying them to her own gift cards and personal use.
And when you say saved refunds, how does that work
She
exactly?
recalled them on the computer.
Okay.
Prior refunds.
Okay. So they were refunds that were already administered to
They're
customers?
already
Okay. So she was going back into the system and
recalling them.
recalling the refunds? Okay. Is that like a system that anyone can get access to, or?
Customer service staff is trained on how to use it.
Okay. So she would recall these refunds out of the system, and then what would she do with them exactly?
She would process the refunds onto her gift cards,
Okay.
and then use those gift cards in the store for personal purchases.
Okay. So she was putting them back onto Puppet's gift cards?
Correct.
Unbeknownst to the employee, the store supervisors have been gathering evidence of her actions for some time.
She would do these refunds with no items present, no customers.
And she's on camera doing these transactions as well?
Yes.
Is each 23 of them captured on video?
Yes.
Okay. And was this occurring at the customer service desk, or where was this occurring at?
Customer service desk.
Okay. The main one right here in the front?
Yes. It occurred, I think, once or twice on a regular register.
Okay.
But majority, 21 times at customer service.
And you do want to prosecute?
Yes.
And for a total of 575?
94.
594?
575, 94.
575, 94.
Just what happens.
The officers now proceed to the security room, where they review footage showing the woman caught in the act of her scheme.
We're just reviewing it right now.
Yeah.
Where is she at exactly?
There's a training room.
Okay.
I'll kind of show you a couple.
And she's the one in the back with her on the back there.
She's this one right here?
Yeah, in the back.
Okay.
So all she does is she'll recall it. Keeps it in her pocket. Scans it.
So the customer will basically come up and return whatever item they have,
Correct.
and then she returns it for them and then goes back in?
She scanned, you'll see her scan her own gift card.
It's the white girl.
Her?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a similar amount for each one.
She's going to do this with the other one present today?
Well, that's how she got it. They came by, someone saw her.
How'd you finally get caught?
One of
Someone
the
saw
other
her.
associates saw her with the screen up and wondering, like, that looks funny. You know, there's nobody there.
So they saw her, like, acting like she was processing a return, but nobody was there?
Yeah. See, like right here, she's going to recall like a return that was already in our system.
She's, like, looking around making sure nobody sees her.
Yeah. When she pulls a card out of her pocket or something.
If there's a gift card, you can kind of just swipe it over. And then she keeps his gift cards and then kind of just uses them in the store.
Okay.
Okay, I'll show you.
So they're able to actually go back into refunds that were already processed, recall it, and then do it again? Okay. So they can do it multiple times on the same exact refund.
For the same receipt, for the same item.
Something like a flaw, for
Sounds like
sure.
a system problem.
Yeah.
With undeniable evidence against the suspect, the officers prepare to make an arrest.
Yeah, they should definitely fix
Yeah, they
that.
should lock it down if they want.
Yeah.
You can't recall this
Yeah.
one.
Right, because I mean, if the customer does it and then
Customer
The guy's
leaves.
gone, and now she's doing it again.
on his same return that he just did.
Right enough.
Yeah.
13 minutes, 10 more.
And anytime she reaches over there, it's loading. Scan.
Okay.
52.
She's in here?
No, out and back in.
Okay.
Either way, just kind of.
Yep. Have to Google Miranda rights. I don't have a card.
Now, do you want us to leave? You guys go.
Is she there by herself?
Unfortunately, this
outside the public to decide to prosecute.
Hello. Just have a seat. Have a seat. You're Kimberly? Okay. Okay.
Are you guys going to arrest me?
Yes. We're going to have to, based on what they told us. Okay? Because if it was just like a theft, it'd be just, you'd be getting cut loose from today. But because it's like you're using gift cards, unfortunately today we have to take you down to county jail. Okay? Because it's considered fraud. Okay? Unfortunately, I don't have any better news for you. I'm sorry.
As the reality of her arrest sinks in, the suspect, unprepared for the outcome, grows noticeably emotional.
I need to call my husband so he can come get me.
He's not going to be coming and get you from here.
I want to from there. I don't want to be there.
3 units, 10 more.
As long as you're cooperative, I'll let you make a phone call from our station. It can't be too lengthy. Just let him know, hey, I got arrested at Publix by the police. I'll be going down to county. They'll probably give you like some kind of bond tonight, and then he can just bond you out. So I don't think they're going to keep you mandatorily overnight, okay? But unfortunately, they do want to press charges, okay? Before I ask you any questions, I got to ask you some questions, okay? But before I do, I just want to read you your rights. Do you have the right to remain silent? Do you understand? Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. Do you understand?
Yeah.
You have the right to consult with a lawyer before answering any questions and to have a lawyer with you during any questioning. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be provided for you without cost. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand? Okay. And having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to me?
Mm-mm.
No? Okay. All right. Stand up for me. Turn around. Just face this wall right here. Do you have anything on you need to know about? Any knives, needles, weapons? Okay.
Keep your hands in your pockets.
Yeah. Just put your hands like up, just up on behind your head right now. Anything else in your pockets at all?
It's like a phone.
Okay. This is gonna be pretty quick, okay? You don't have to worry about being there for long. I'm just gonna give you a bond more than likely and send you on your way. I'm gonna take this watch off. That way it's a little bit more comfortable because it's gonna have to come off anyway. And it's not gonna be very comfortable with the cuffs, okay?
I can't sleep.
Just put your hand.
Having been at her job for 4 years, the woman's scheme came as a surprise. Over her tenure, she defrauded the store a total of 23 times.
I'm just gonna do a double cut.
14.
And then turn your other hand inward as well.
or kind of, and 51 of you down Tulsa.
The suspect, now in handcuffs, finally gets escorted by the officers out of the store.
All right, just walk out.
Charlie.
Good. I'm sorry, you said 1050?
54, 10, 15, white female reference, scheme to defraud.
I mean, 50 mil 1050 is work hard.
Let's go on my car right here. Gonna walk actually on the back of it. Walk on the back. Yep.
Hold on a second. I'll take that nameplate off.
Nameplate, yeah. Will they let us, actually, yeah. Will they even let us, just bring it back to Publix since she's not going to need it?
Huh?
She's not going to need it from Publix.
No,
It's fine if we get this back to them? Cause,
I gave him the
okay.
other one back.
Anything else that you have money that's pinned? Okay. All right, just have a seat. Sorry. Stuck sometimes. Sorry. Reach over you way. just gonna, I want to hit your head.
The woman was later charged with theft and multiple counts of fraud. Number 4. Woman steals thousands of dollars. New Mexico police responded to a gas station after reports of an employee caught stealing during her shift. Watch as the officer listens to the manager's account of the incident.
It's going.
I'm Officer Curdy with the Rosa Police Department.
I need to file an employee theft on that. And that's only part, but that's what the area manager wants.
You have video footage?
I do. I'd have to print it on a couple different ones. I have the last one, which is the Red Bulls and the Marlboro Ice. I do have that one burned. And I have the separate, which is, wait a minute. That should be this part, right? And then this is the first transaction, which she only bring up. That's supposed to be 6 Fireballs and 2 Marlboro Menthols, right? And this is what she rang up. That one is printed. That one is recorded. To record the rest of it, I had to go back in. Dude, I've been here since 3 morning watching this. Fucking I could go home and sleep. I'm not even lying, but we can print it if you need it.
Okay. Are these all these transactions happen in one day? Or
3 days.
3
A
days?
3-day span.
And was it all the exact same thing?
No, they're
Each time, or-
different things. It's people that she knows that she lets slide.
Oh, okay. So it's just one incident?
We ring them up all together. Several different incidents. That's what I'm saying. We'd have to go in. Hey, mama. Different times and stuff. It's like throughout the 20th, I believe. That she started from that day to the 22nd. Those are just those transactions. Okay. She worked with us for 2 weeks. So our area manager said just charge her with that. And we just want her to learn her lesson, not because if we actually went through the whole 2 weeks, we're probably looking at thousands. Over $3,000 short in cigarettes.
According to the manager, the employee stole thousands of dollars worth of items in 3 days. The officer now asks her how she wants to proceed with the case.
And you just wanting a report or wanting to press charges?
We need to press charges, and I need a case number for it.
Okay. So, you said it was 3 separate incidents, right?
Yeah, it's 3 different days. Those are all different transactions. That's just an idea in 3 days on what she lets slide. But they're all different incidents. They're different customers.
Didn't you even have people that needed hours too?
So,
I don't know how y'all want to go about it.
No, I don't want to hang out anywhere. Never mind.
I don't know what
Oh,
was
no. Well, there was
That
that
could
one
be
time a while back.
Yeah.
So-
He wanted to.
you guys have 3 days, right? So that means it's 3 different incidents,
Okay.
which will mean 3 different charges.
Okay.
So, I will need exactly what
Time and date.
exactly time and date, the receipt of what she did not scan
Okay.
for each one, and exactly what it was for each day.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, at least we wrote it down.
Yeah, that's what I was telling you. That's why I told you I highlighted it.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's if you want to charge her for all 3 days. If you only have enough evidence for one day, I can take that now,
Okay.
and we can go forward with that. And then later, when you have the other 2 days separated, then we can add that on there, which will be another
What do you want to do?
2 separate
This is
charges.
that last one.
Too
So,
low.
so
It's gonna take us a while, man. I mean, we can get it by
Yeah, I was
Tuesday,
gonna
Monday, Tuesday. We can do 2 different days, but we can process them. On that
this one.
Okay. So that's just for one day, right?
This is just one day.
After confirming the manager's intent to press charges, the officer walks them through the process and organizes the evidence they already have on the scene.
And on this video,
It has the time.
Okay.
there was 6 of these, 2 of these, but she only scanned these, right?
Yes,
Yep.
that's correct.
Okay. Do you need this?
Yeah, I can hold on to this.
Okay. So I can get started with this one.
Okay.
And this was on March 1st
Yes.
when it happened?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
9 a.m.?
Yeah, because that's when I came in to do the audit. And yeah.
Okay.
That was a little bit after I had actually started.
That opened the whole entire investigation.
Hey. Here we go.
19 clear for one?
There's all I need.
Okay. So, once it goes to trial, I will need somebody who's going to want to,
He's the area manager.
You're the
I'm
store.
just the store manager.
Send it to me, dude. It's not like I.
What's your name, sir? Here you go.
Somebody there.
That's my name, badge number. That's going to be the case number for this incident.
Okay.
And once you have the other two separated, give us a call back, and we'll take those as well, okay?
Yeah,
Okay.
we got about 200 something pages to go through. So.
Yeah, we're not gonna go there.
Yeah.
When I told you we've been at it real early.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been here a while, and we just kind of minimalized it.
Oh no.
We're tired.
Yeah.
We've been here all week. We're going home.
Whenever you have time, because the courts are closed right now, so I'll have the report and everything submitted today, but I won't be able to get a warrant for arrest till Monday when the court's open.
That's fine.
Okay?
That's
So you guys have plenty of time, even if it passes that, whenever you guys are ready, have up footage and everything, just give us a call, and we'll work on those warrants as well, okay?
Okay.
Awesome.
Thank
You have a good
Armed with a warrant, the officers arrive at the suspect's home to question her.
Hey, hello. Looking for Heather Ortiz.
Alright, for what?
Is she here?
I have no idea if she's
Hey, Heather. Can you step out
I don't know if she's on.
here? That's fine. We'll let you get your shoes here in a little bit.
Okay.
The reason we're here, you can close the door.
Pass it out?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
36 April. What's your birthday?
I haven't done anything.
Ortiz Heather. So another officer actually filed a warrant out for your arrest.
For what?
I believe it's embezzlement or fraud. One of
What's
those two.
that? For why?
We don't know. We don't know anything about the case or anything like that. We just know that you have a warrant out for your arrest.
Embezzlement or fraud?
Either or, one of those two.
Once we get the warrant, we can confirm what it is.
Yeah.
Or they'll probably tell us over the radio too.
And if you could also tell me a second for us, I think
Embezzlement or fraud? I haven't done anything. Can I go pee since I haven't peed yet?
Give us a second, okay?
Cause I just woke up. I mean, y'all woke me up just now.
Okay.
Embezzlement or fraud? I haven't done anything.
So, I said we don't know anything about the case. Go ahead.
So now I'm gonna be in jail for the weekend?
Okay.
After being told about her charges and that she'll be detained until Monday, the suspect appears indifferent, showing little reaction to the news of her arrest.
So it's embezzlement.
What's that for doing what?
It's pretty much somebody trusted you with their belongings, whatever it was, and then you took advantage of that.
Oh, we're talking. I know what you're talking. Is it from what's his name?
We
I didn't do anything.
don't know anything about the case.
So,
We
like I
just know
said,
you have an active warrant.
another officer filed a warrant. If you want, you could go pick up a copy of the report once you get out of jail. And
Okay.
then
Am I
that'll...
gonna be in there for the weekend?
Yes, ma'am.
So I don't get out till Monday?
Yes.
Can I pee, please? I just woke up. I haven't even gone to the bathroom. Y'all can come inside with me. I don't care, but I just... You know when you wake up, when you first wake up...
We'd rather not let you go back in.
I'm
We'll
not-
let her grab your shoes, and then you can use the restroom at the PD. But
I haven't peed. I just woke
Yeah,
up.
we'll
Y'all
drive
can go
you
inside with me. Y'all can go inside with me.
Ugly in here. Y'all can't come.
Can you grab her shoes?
Which ones do you want?
Give me some socks. I know that. Give me some socks.
you're gonna take her straight, or
No, she has no booking photos. So I'm gonna take a booking photo of her.
sure. We'll drive you to the PD, and then you can go to the bathroom there.
Okay.
It'll take like 3 minutes.
Okay. That's crazy.
With the officers keeping the specifics of her arrest and the complainant's identity under wraps, what the suspect unintentionally reveals will leave you surprised.
I had a. The only thing I think of was Brian.
Oh yeah.
Remember he said about that they were called cops to do it. I would do the same thing too.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I could think of.
Shut up, bro. So it's about that whole thing with Brian. We honestly don't know, guys.
Dude, check this out. I just went. This dude got arrested.
Lucky that it's only Saturday.
I know.
Till Monday. Yeah.
I went. This dude took me to go get our laundry, and he got arrested whenever we were coming back. I took his car straight to go park it somewhere. Gave his keys to somebody else.
Yeah.
And that's it. And then he's missing a gun out of it. And he kept telling us he's gonna. I said, call the cops. I'll do it too.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. That's what happened right there. That's not. And the reason, and I'm gonna tell you
These
the
guys,
reason.
they can't really do anything.
Oh, I know. That's fine. And the reason why I said here, I took his friend. I said, this is where I'm parking it. And the reason why I gave him the keys and I don't want no part of it is there's this dude named Bethel, right? He sits there and he messes with me and he messes with me. And I've done everything I could. I've tried talking to you guys. No, y'all, nobody will help me. And I have everything right here. Everything. This dude threatens me every day. He doesn't stop. He's been doing this every day for like a year and a half. Every day. And I don't talk to him. I don't see him. He doesn't stop. He doesn't stop. And then so the guy, I guess, the man that lives with, that dude Brian lives with, he screenshotted, I guess that dude Bethel screenshotted a message for me from that other dude, and that what it tells me that he talks to them.
What kind of shoes do you want? My slippers or do you want regular shoes?
Give me slippers, but give me some socks. But he sits there and he screenshotted Bethel screenshotted a message from that dude, Charlie, whatever. That's why I says I don't want no part of any of you guys. I don't. Here's the keys, please. That's what happened. And then nobody will bother, and that's what that's all about. It's not anything else.
In her attempt to explain, the suspect unknowingly reveals details of a different incident that could add to her charges.
Sandy.
What?
On my phone, where it says property right there on my phone.
Where?
On my phone. Text property says, look, my mom went to jail for the week. Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
But that's what that's all about. It's because I don't want no part of them, and I gave the
Judge
keys
issued a
up.
warrant though, so do we have to take you, okay?
Okay.
Just, you know.
Alright. I'm not gonna cuff you here. I'll cuff you out there, okay?
Alright, that's fine. Alright.
Have fun.
Have fun.
I even asked that day whenever he went to jail, because that dude, he was even telling me, I'm going to see you one last time. He goes, I want to see you one last time, and all this other bull crap. And I even asked that cop that day, what do I do? And nobody will help me.
Yeah.
Nobody. Huh?
Was that your boyfriend?
As far as
2 years ago, 3 years ago.
as far as Bethel,
Yeah.
you could always petition the court for a temporary restraining order.
I went to the sheriff's office and showed him. And showed him, look, this is what's going on. He doesn't stop. Make him stop. And then that's the reason why I went and I gave the keys away. I didn't.
You can't take this with you.
You want to just leave it here?
I'm sorry, yeah. Can you take my belt off? That's can you take it up there? It just unsnaps. It doesn't like, it just like goes, it has a little thing and it goes in the hole.
You want to leave it here?
Yeah, it's a.
How you take it off?
How do you take it off?
You see it? Yeah, just like, yeah, it's like that. See? See? Let go.
You just want to leave it up front?
No, go. We have it to my daughter.
Yeah.
It's a clip on the road.
Okay. Is that it? Everything in your pockets?
Yeah,
Nothing
I don't
else?
have anything.
Okay.
Without a female officer available, they ask the woman if she has anything on her. She then discloses that she's carrying a pipe.
What is it? Don't look in your pockets. Just tell us what it is.
Well, I have it out of my pocket, and I don't want to say what it is. It's a pipe.
Pipe?
That's it. I mean, there's nothing in it, but and you can crush it right there or something if you want. But that's the only thing I have. I had a hole in my pocket. Came out like this. You may hand it to you?
No, he's going to put gloves on.
There's nothing in it. I mean,
What do you use?
no, actually, it was where I was at last night. I promise I found it. I didn't find it. It was on the floorboard. There's nothing in it. It's empty.
Okay.
Are you gonna charge me for that too? Huh? There's
Wait,
nothing.
so I'm gonna use the back of my hand, okay?
Yeah, I don't have nothing else.
Alright.
There's nothing.
You think your bra?
No. There's not. You can put, I swear to you. There's not.
Okay.
It's just that part. There's nothing inside of it. So.
You know, once you get to the jail.
That's fine. I promise you. Look, there's nothing in my bra.
Okay, that's what we want to make sure. We're
There's
just
not.
giving you a chance.
I'm telling you there's nothing in my bra.
Alright, I'm gonna use the back of my hand just to check the bra area, okay? Same thing on this side.
That's fine.
Alright, you're a U.S. citizen?
Yeah.
Any dependents under your care that would be affected by this arrest?
No.
Okay, you know what that means, right?
Yes. My Am I gonna take that?
After completing an initial pat-down, the officers proceed to escort the woman to the station to begin processing.
Goodness, thank you.
Okay. So, take the cuffs off you.
Yeah, just thank you. It hurts.
Right. So obviously we'll inspect the bathroom before you go, and then don't flush.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine. I just thank you. I just thank you.
Give me a second.
Okay.
Okay.
You can wait right here too if you want.
So don't flush, okay?
The woman was later taken into custody and later faced embezzlement charges for her actions. Number 3. 19-year-old steals $3,500 from supermarket in a week. Officers responded to a local Walgreens after an employee was caught stealing $3,500 by loading money onto her own card during her shifts. Watch as the store manager provides a detailed explanation to the police.
I have an employee that's reloading their own credit card multiple times a day for an amount of $3,500. Okay. So I just want to press charges. Jeez. Pretty sizable? Yep, she's done it all the last week. I got the video and all the receipts here.
If you don't mind, I'll just take pictures of those receipts.
You can have this whole copy if you want it.
Yeah.
I made a copy for you, and I made all the video for you guys already.
Oh my gosh. All right.
I might have done this once or twice. So this is the printout of all of them, and then they'll have the individual receipts behind it of what she's doing. She's swiping her own. It's a reload card, swiping that it's $100, hitting $100 cash, not putting any money in the drawer, and putting it in the drawer. 200, 240, 200. Those are all separate transactions.
These are just transactions that weren't hers. Like
those are all her personal transactions she did.
Okay. What signifies the highlighted?
Those, the ones that aren't highlighted, those aren't hers. Those are what she did for other people. Just the highlighted ones are hers. You can see that even the timestamps. It's like 742, 749, 751, 754.
So she's putting that money back on her credit card?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like a Chime reload or a Universal Visa reload.
Okay.
They're separated. It's 3 days that she did it on, all within the last week. That equaled up to $3,500.
Oh man.
Yeah. She moved fast.
Yeah, she did.
She's in the office right now writing a statement, so.
Okay, when she gets done, we'll try to talk to her, so.
Okay.
After gathering the manager's statement and securing evidence from the store, the officers head into the store to question the suspect.
Let's just try to interview her and if she wants to talk.
I know. I would too. I wanted to
I don't think detectives.
Everything already wrapped up, then right?
What?
So with everything wrapped up, then might need to go. Hello, gentlemen.
Hello. Just let her make sure she's getting old. Officer, sorry, this officer roll. This, what was your name?
Lene.
All right, Lene, have you ever had your rights read to you?
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
You ever had your rights read to you?
Oh, no, sir.
Okay, before we talk to you, we just got to read these, okay? I'm a police officer. You are hereby advised that you have certain rights as follows. You have the right to remain silent. You do not have to make any statements or answer any questions. Do you understand?
Yes.
Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. Do you understand?
Yes.
You have the right to speak with me. Sorry, you have the right to speak with a lawyer for advice before you are asked any questions. You have the right to have a lawyer with you during questioning. Do you understand?
Yes.
If you cannot afford a lawyer appointed by the court or a lawyer for the public defender's office will be provided to you before and during questioning without any cost. Do you understand?
Yes.
If you decide to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you will still have the right to stop answering at any time. You also have the right to stop answering at any time until you talk to a lawyer. Do you understand?
Yes.
Now that you understand your rights, are you willing to answer questions without a lawyer present?
Yes.
Okay.
How, real quick, what's your date of birth on that?
Surprisingly, the 19-year-old answers the officer's questions without hesitation, choosing not to deny the allegations or feign innocence.
19 years old.
Yes.
Next to the pharmacy, please. Where do you live at?
Yes.
And what's your last name on there? Alright, I'll get the rest later, but...
180. So why are we here right now?
Because I had basically committed a felony, basically. I don't know how to explain it, like basically loading money onto cars without physically giving money to the store.
Okay.
I guess I don't know how to put it. Like,
So you've been taking money from the store and loading them onto your cards without any transactions or anything, correct?
yeah.
Okay. And how long has this been going on?
I feel like a week.
A week? Okay. What are you doing with this money?
I'm just basically using it on bills, even though I know it's wrong because I haven't physically gave the money to the store, but it's basically like I'm like basically financially like struggling because I have a 5-month-old child and my rent is like $500-$600, and that's usually what I come home with.
Okay.
Ever since I've been working here, and then plus on top of that, I already said I have a child, so it's like I'm just like struggling.
So how much money do you think you've stolen thus far?
He basically informed me that I stole like $3,000 something. I'm not for sure, but I know it's like it got to be around that much.
Okay.
The officers, now understanding her motive, inquire about how she created the scheme, finishing the investigation and wrapping up their questioning.
How long have you been working here?
Since I'm gonna say like the end of June / like the beginning of August.
Okay. And then you just started within the last week doing this? You haven't done it any other time?
No, sir.
Okay.
Where did you learn to do this?
Well, I'm not for sure. I just basically just thought of it. I didn't look it up or nothing on internet or nothing like that. I just basically just thought of it.
Okay. And are they your personal cards or are they preloaded like credit cards? What are you putting them on? The money on?
My Cash App and Chime.
Okay. You got anything else? Well, you can go ahead and take that stuff off. Okay.
Okay.
Do you have any other of their property, or was that it?
I'll just take your ID badge and that's fine. That's ours.
Okay.
I'm gonna take that other lanyard off too. I didn't notice the pepper spray, but what?
Oh, no, sorry.
Spray on it.
And that's my keys on it.
Okay,
too.
that's fine. You don't have any property of theirs though. That's it.
No, sir. Just my phone,
Okay.
my AirPods, and my vape and my gun.
Okay. Just put that on the table for me. All right. All right. Go ahead and stand up. Okay. You are going to be arrested today. All right.
Okay.
Good. You got the small cups in the car. Yeah, we'll switch around. Put your phone together like that one.
After securing the suspect in handcuffs, the officers search her pockets and collect her belongings from the employee lockers before escorting her out of the store.
I'm just going to check your pockets, okay?
Okay.
You got a shirt on underneath this?
Yeah.
Real fast. You don't have any pockets on your pants?
No. Number 21.
Oh, sorry, man. Hey, the jail won't take your gun, so I'm gonna throw it out, okay?
Okay.
Trash can. You guys have a trash can back there? I'm just trying to throw this out. There it is. Thank you.
Basically the stuff I have bought for my son.
Is there anybody with your son right now?
Yes, my baby daddy.
Okay. If we drop this stuff off the house, is he there?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We're just gonna walk outside, all right?
The woman was ultimately charged with retail theft. Number 2. Cashier steals thousands of dollars in a single shift. Officers were called to a Burlington coat factory after an employee was caught stealing thousands of dollars during multiple shifts. Watch as the arrest unfolds.
Show me 10-12 of the homeowner. I'm going to take him to the traffic stop.
I'm Julianne. I called.
Hi, Julianne. I'm Officer Colazo.
Nice to meet you. Thanks for
So
coming.
what's going on?
Yeah, so we have an employee.
Okay.
She was a cashier, so over 4 shifts, starting on the 23rd of December. The last one was on the 1st.
Okay.
She was a cashier, ring up customers. Customers would hand her the cash. She'd take the cash, put it on the side of the register, finish the transaction. She'd take the cash. Yeah. I'm shocked that she's still here.
According to the manager, the employee had already been warned about discrepancies in her register, but that didn't stop her from stealing again.
Yeah, no issues. And I've got video clips.
Okay.
Now I don't remember. Do you guys have the ability to send the link through Axon?
No, we don't use Axon. Yeah, that would be the sheriff's office. But yeah, we don't use Axon.
Okay. Yeah. So then I would have to get you. Yeah, so our systems, like, we're getting away from like discs and stuff like that.
I
so
think
it's
the sheriff's office has, or not the sheriff's office, the detective.
Right.
So, but it's already after 5, so we're not going to be able to get any of them. So.
Okay.
I mean, you could always download it to a flash drive if that's possible, and then we can do it that way.
Yeah, that. I mean, I have an ancient computer at home. I'm not local. I'm down in Central Florida. Yeah,
Okay.
I kept it because everything else,
Well, and even if it came to the point where if you can download it and email it, I can do that as well, and I can always upload it later. That's not that big of a deal.
Okay. I can show you some clips just so you can see the MO and everything.
Gotcha.
of it.
Well, let's go have a chat with her.
Come on in.
So, if I read the notes right, it was a total of almost $2 grand.
Yes. Yeah. She did it. She admitted to doing it and made for like medical stuff for her mom.
Okay. How about you said something?
Can you do a separate case number for the traffic stop?
I don't know.
And 10-15 on
Well,
that.
she didn't walk past us.
Detective Thomas Thompson.
She did get up to use the bathroom.
Did he just go into the bathroom to go with
No, he went to the break room.
That's a break room. Here she is.
After obtaining the statement from the store manager, the officers now question the suspect.
Yeah. Yes,
If you guys want to have a seat, you can, yeah, please.
Ladies first.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
Hi, ma'am. I'm Officer Coyasso. Do you have your ID or driver's license with you today? If I may. So what do you do for Burlington?
I'm a cashier.
Gotcha.
Oh, and this is...
Yeah, 4497.
And this is a statement written by you? Okay. All right. So currently you're being detained for an investigation, so before I can ask you questions relating to that, I do have to read your Miranda rights. This is my caveat, and I say this to everybody. Me reading your Miranda rights does not mean that you're currently under arrest at this time. It's just because you're not free to leave, I have to read you this, okay? Go ahead.
Trini, Con 7429. She has a valid Class E that expires in 2024. And her 1043 from the call. Complete.
10-4, thank you. All right. If there's any part of it you don't understand, let me know, okay? Because this isn't something that people have done very often, if at all, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to execute these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand your rights? Have I explained them to you? Would you like to speak with me about what's going on?
After reading her Miranda rights, the officer begins questioning the employee about how the scheme was carried out and what motivated her actions.
Okay, so my understanding is that you have taken some money while you're working as a cashier in the front. Can you tell me about that? Like, what's the purpose behind all this?
I'm getting the money.
Okay, you short on bills or?
My mom.
Your mom?
She's sick.
Like she's got like cancer, like really badly sick kind of stuff? How long has she been sick?
For a while.
Right.
She needs, she has to have surgery and medications.
Right. Does she not have insurance or anything? No? Okay. So, before we go into the other stuff, there are programs out there to help. Okay? A lot of your hospitals and medical facilities are going to have caseworkers that can potentially point you in the right direction for programs or even alternatives to insurance, right? A lot of pharmaceutical companies, if you fall short on something, some of them are very well known to assist with payment plans or even potentially doing things for free, okay? The biggest thing for you and mom is you have to ask the right questions, okay? With what you've got going on, I shouldn't be here having this conversation with you. I think we can all empathize with you. That's a very serious thing to have to go through on your own, okay? But there's help out there. You just have to ask for it. Okay, how many times did this happen?
A few.
Ooh, what's a few? Because a few to me might be 3 or 4, or it might be 7, 8 to you, 3 or 4. Okay, can you kind of tell me about how you proceeded with this? Like, what was, like, how did this happen? Like, how did you obtain this money?
On the transaction, I would put it in, the numbers, but I wouldn't put the money in.
Okay, were you still giving, like, the customers their change and whatnot? But you just put the money to the side and kept it for yourself?
Her method was simple. She would process transactions and input the amount into the register. But instead of placing it in the cash box, she set it aside to take home after her shift. This continued over several shifts.
And this happened approximately 4 times? On the same day or different days? Different days. Okay, were any of those, like, more than one on one day, or just all spread across 4 different shifts?
I'm not sure.
Okay, I gotcha. Okay. And you wrote wrote this today at 4:27 p.m. and this is your signature? Okay. Okay, I'm a cashier at Burlington. I caused a loss of cash from the register within the last week. I need the money for my mom. She's very sick and needs surgery and medications. I know it was wrong because stealing isn't right, but I was in a desperate position. It's not like me to do so. Customer would pay and I would not put in register. I would put in aside and then continue transactions totaling $1,985. How much is mom's medical expenses?
It's a lot. The surgery alone.
I gotcha.
It's thousands of dollars.
Right. Does anybody else live at home with mom, or is it just you and mom?
It's just her.
Okay. So it would be very disheartening and ill-advised for me just to not show some sense of sympathy. Okay. Depending on what Burlington decides to do at this point in time, is there anybody that you would need to contact so mom has someone to help her out? A friend, a family member? Okay.
It's just me.
Okay. Do you think mom would be okay for a day by herself if that were to be the case? Because obviously we don't want to leave mom by herself if she's so badly ill.
She has to take her medications. She can barely walk. She can't even move.
Is she bedridden?
Basically.
Okay.
She needs help to get up.
Okay. Gotcha.
The officer shows the suspect some sympathy, expressing concern for her mother's situation. However, he reminds her that the decision to prosecute isn't his to make.
Is Burlington wanting to prosecute?
Yes.
Okay. Can I see these videos if you have them available? And I'll write down my email for you if you'd like.
Oh, yep.
Oh, my fat behind in this chair.
Yeah, so here's an instance.
Has she seen this?
No, we haven't shown it to her.
Okay. Is it against y'all's policy for her to see it?
No, she can.
Okay.
Yeah, if you want her to, yeah, that's okay.
This is you? In the black sweater with your hair up?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I rewind this at all, or?
Yeah.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah, and then like, the clips are all, they're
Right.
same, same as that, just different.
Gotcha. So is this what you were talking about, where you take the customer's cash, you stick it next to the register? And this is December 23rd
Yeah, that was the first
at
time.
8:05. Did you put the money in your pocket just then? Is that what I was seeing?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
I
then
don't want to mess
yeah.
up your computer.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah, oh, you're good. Yeah, and then, I mean, the clips are all...
Sorry.
Oh, no, you're good. Yeah, they're all similar, same type of process. The cash will go on the side here, and then it'll go in the pocket.
Okay, another one at 8:49.
The officer carefully reviews the video evidence, revealing how the woman pocketed $1,985 over just 4 shifts.
Now, how were you folks able to determine the total?
Based on, watching the cash be handed, and then the amount that was typed in.
Okay.
So, yeah.
It's a comparison to the tickets.
Yeah, comparison.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah. So if it was like 120 cash, no cash went in, all went to the side.
Okay.
And then based on I could show you like our reporting, what that looks like in terms of the shortages.
Right. And if it's possible to get a copy of that, that'd be great as well.
Yeah, I can show after this video.
And either way, if you wanna email it to me, that works too.
Okay. Yeah.
Now it looks like you had did this twice on the 23rd, and then this day on the 30th is pretty much the same thing. You put the money next to the register and then you pocket it. And I appreciate your candor, Mrs. Kahn. I really do.
Yeah, she was really open.
So what's this here? Is at one point you covered up some of the funds with this. Is that like a roll of paper towels or trash bag roll or something? I'll bring it back so you can see it.
After reviewing the evidence, the officer moves forward with the arrest. However, he shows the woman a small act of compassion, allowing her to make a phone call before being taken to jail.
Am I being arrested?
So, based off of the facts and circumstances, Burlington does want to pursue with criminal investigation. Okay, so because of the amount and the pattern of the activity, the way that you conducted yourself, it is a felony. So yes, you're going to be placed under arrest at this time. If you need to call mom, text her, whatever the case is, like I said, to show you some form of compassion, go ahead and call her, make a text message, whatever you need to. All right, but at the end of the day, I want to make sure mom's okay as well. So if there's someone that we need to call for, let's do that. The next thing is I can call the Department of Children and Families and just say, hey, look, unfortunately the daughter was placed under arrest today. Mom's, in her mid to late 50s. She's very sick, which is what led to the incident. So we're just a little concerned for mom if someone can just go and do a well-being check on her, make sure that she's okay, and offer her some services if she needs it. So essentially what this is there's a bond schedule that we have to look at. All right, what the bond schedule is you pay a certain amount of money to a bondsman, some form of collateral, and you can get out within a few hours. If you're unable to bond yourself out of jail or have someone bond you out, you would have to go to first appearance in the morning. Okay, and then the judge will look over all the paperwork, everything that me and you have talked about that I'm going to put in that paperwork, and they'll make a determination from there, especially if you don't have any other previous criminal history or anything like that, if they'll let you go. Okay. Do you have any other questions for me they may have not answered as of yet? Sorry.
Sincerely, I wish your mom well. Yes.
With everything settled, the officer escorts the woman out of the store, ready to transport her to the station.
But I'll follow up with you if I don't get them tonight. I'll call you tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
Sorry. 5657-1015. Yeah, we'll worry about that some other time. Would it be an issue for her husband to come back later and grab her belongings, anything that's left here?
Oh, yeah, no, yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
If you want to take, we can grab it.
The only issue is if it's perishable stuff, it goes to the jail, they're just going to throw it in the trash.
Okay, okay, yeah.
It's just containers on that you can actually throw it away.
Okay. Thank you. Go to the right. Yeah, we're just going to go here to the right. Yeah. Thank you. Yes, ma'am. Okay. And Mrs. Khan? Yeah, and there's a very good reason as to why. I won't tell you why, but I tell this to everybody, I'm not pointing fingers at you. I highly doubt it's the case with you especially, okay? But if there's anything on your person, inside your clothing or anything when you go to the jail, even if it's just tobacco, if it goes into the jail, it's an additional charge for introduction of contraband. Okay, gotcha. Like I said, I tell it to everybody, okay?
The woman was taken into custody and was charged with grand theft. She was also sentenced to 9 months of probation. Number 1. Publix employee processes fake refunds and takes the money for himself. Officers were dispatched to a local Publix after a longtime employee was caught stealing money from the company. Listen as the loss prevention officer unveils the details of the suspect's elaborate scheme.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. What's up?
Got this associate who been committing refund fraud.
Okay, so tell me what happened.
He works customer service, brings up a refund with no customer there, takes his phone, reaches around, puts the refund on his contactless phone.
What's he refunding? How's that work?
He keys in $25 grocery, $25 grocery, $25.
You don't have to have a receipt to scan or anything? And so he
then just turns, because once you turn a refund, now your register's over 25 because we're supposed to be giving it to a customer, right? So then when he takes it, it makes it even.
So when he rings it up, has $25 refund.
Here, I'll show it to you. This is what it looks like.
I should have brought my glasses up here. Okay. So grocery food refund, right? Mm-hmm. Order total $25. Mm-hmm. Grand total, and then what is this? Just the fact that it's been given back?
Yeah. On this one, he took cash. Sometimes you'll see on here, there'll be.
So you don't have to provide a receipt to get a $25 refund?
Oh, no.
Like, hey, here's a receipt for whatever.
We get a refund for anything, anytime.
That's not smart, huh?
No, it isn't.
Okay.
But that's, I'm loss prevention, they're retail.
Yeah.
It's a holdover from a long time ago, but our Publix culture is such that we want to continue to give our customers a refund.
I work at Publix and shop here.
Without needing a physical receipt for a $25 refund, the man was able to issue fake refunds and use his phone to collect the money. Over time, he processed 42 fraudulent refunds totaling $1,030.
We're going to be upstairs, in the upstairs management office.
Bottom line is I have 42 refunds for $1,030. Got the video of every one.
So when the drawer is checked, I'm assuming there will not reflect.
No, it balances. So if you do a refund and you don't give the refund to the person, it'll be over that amount because
it'll be over. But if you take it,
then it becomes
okay.
So the register's been even all those times.
So how did you become aware of this?
We have an exception-based reporting system that flags people that are doing excessive refunds that look suspicious. We have certain things we look for.
So what flagged you?
Grocery, food, $25, and a multitude of them.
So he's only done that, like transactions for $25.
Every one of these was for $25.
They didn't mix it up at all.
It made it real easy.
So when did it start?
Beginning of March.
And then when
Let's put it this way. That's all I have video because my video.
Yeah. When did you become? So you became aware of beginning of March, and
I became aware of it last week when we identified it in our exception-based reporting.
That he was doing a lot of these transactions.
1048 popped up, and it takes a while to dig in and find it, and then you start looking at video, and then all of a sudden, So
you have video.
So that was on 424, and today I'm interviewing, so it's been 6 days since I found out.
And what has he said?
He admitted to it.
And it's over. How much is the total of this?
$1,030.
Okay. And you want him to go to jail?
Yes.
Okay. You want to write a statement and all that stuff?
I have to. We have to do, sir.
Before questioning the employee, the officers take time to thoroughly dissect the man's scheme, ensuring all details are accurate in their report. As a longtime employee, he had managed to cover his tracks well enough to avoid detection.
So, what he's doing, and I can take primary, you can take him to jail for me. It doesn't really matter to me.
You can set up on the call
write it. He started at the beginning of March. I guess you do what do you call it again? A refund transaction?
Yeah, refund.
So no customers there, right? He keys in $25 refund and either takes the cash himself or puts his phone over the scanner and scans the $25 in back onto his whatever checking account or service.
Apple Pay.
And I guess it will go undetected until something flags it in their system, which he eventually found. And then started to look into, and I guess beginning of March until now, he's been.
And since March, it's $1,030. You said
42 refunds
since March.
Since
$42,000. Okay.
42 refunds for $1,000. $1,030.
$1,030.
So he's admitted to it. I haven't spoken to him, but that's kind of where we're at. And they want him to go to jail. Obviously, you heard that.
Anyone else in here or no?
No.
Now, the officers head inside the security room to question the employee.
Put these back in there for you so we don't.
They're calling the victims in the county.
What's up, man? How you doing? So I guess I was talking to Loss prevention guy, basically over here, trying to figure out what's going on. But before we talk to you, we have to read your rights.
Colonial address, he actually went to our house.
Right, so you have the right to remain silent. Do you understand? Alright, anything you say may be used against you. Do you understand? Alright, you have the right to an attorney before and during question. If you cannot afford one, then can provide it to you. Do you understand? Okay, have I promised you anything to talk to me? Have I promised you anything to talk to me in reference to this? Alright, do you understand your rights? Okay, so basically he's saying that there's 40-something transactions, I guess, that you're creating and then refunding to yourself. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Do you know the exact amount?
$1,030.
That's what he said. Is that you agree with that amount?
Yeah, I don't know the total amount.
Okay. Alright, what were you just like, I guess, ringing stuff up and then were you taking cash or were you like putting in your account? How's that working?
I've done both. Put it back on my card, cash.
Like debit card or?
Yeah, Apple Pay.
Apple Pay. Okay, how do you do that? Like how do you put it back on your, when you do a refund, how do you put it back on your Apple Pay?
Just to double click my phone and hold it to the same pad.
So you just like, is it like a QR code you scan or something? Yeah.
When just like that and hold it to the pen pad.
Oh, and it just it refunds it like cash. So it goes to your Apple Pay account.
No, it doesn't.
Or your Apple Wallet or whatever.
It just goes to my
check-in
card.
Okay. Alright, so it's like getting cash.
The supervisor takes over and questions the suspect, though the man has already confessed to his actions.
Alright, so they want to press charges. I'm just going to call my supervisor real quick and see, you know, the difference between, I guess, going to jail and me sending it to the state and letting them figure it out, okay? So just hang tight real quick.
You got your ID?
No.
You have a Florida driver's license, I'm assuming, right? Alright. What's your first name?
Carlos.
You have a Florida DL, right?
Zone 2.
Florida driver's license.
Hello,
yeah, okay. You gone to jail before? No? How long have you been doing this?
What, working here?
Well, how long have you been working at Publix?
5 years.
When did you start doing this?
A couple months ago.
Not a good move, huh? Yeah. Are you full-time here?
Blackmail.
Yes, sir.
What is there, are they going to fire you?
Contract 23 at a time.
I'm sorry, man.
That's all. There's nothing to be sorry about.
I hate seeing somebody that's obviously not, you know, previously been doing, you know, the thing. How old are you?
26.
Yeah. I hate to see that,
Contract 22 at a time.
I hate to see that, man. We're used to dealing with people who do the wrong thing a lot. So, doesn't sound like this is the case.
That's what I'm most likely going.
Huh?
I'm going to jail.
I can't tell you right now. He's going to ask our supervisor and see if we can do it a different way. You know, it's a felony amount.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so once it's over 750, it might tie our hands a little bit as far as how if it was misdemeanor, definitely probably based on speaking with you, definitely probably wouldn't be going to jail for sure. But we'll see.
The officers now wait for backup before transporting the man to the station.
It's East Coast 17, but I don't have a cage car. So,
neither do I. Oh, wait, I mean, I can't leave here.
Right, you're off duty, okay. So I'll ask for a 40. Do you have statements and stuff like that?
Yeah. What are you driving?
It's a supervisor car, but it's a spare. So, yeah, it's not anything. Charlie 27, can I get a signal 40?
I'll go downstairs. So I'm trying to run them. You got your phone number, I'll send you this info.
Yeah.
I'll be back up in a minute. I gotta get some paperwork for you to write a statement for me. Okay? Yeah, I know it's kind of you know, policy is policy. It seems like he's, you know, pretty remorseful and doesn't have a history of this and never been arrested. So it sucks to see somebody that's been here for a while do this. You know. I'll be back up.
You're being placed under arrest. You just leave your phone right there. Okay. You want to use your house?
Yeah.
put your hands like you're praying like this together, like that. There you go.
I'm sorry?
You couldn't do it outside.
Well, I mean, we'll have to walk you. We can't do it outside with you
There's an
now.
emergency door downstairs.
But we're going to walk you out,
We
like
won't
the
go
side.
through
So we're not going to go through the lobby, okay?
No, you're good. Just do what you need to do.
The suspect was sentenced to 6 months of probation and received a lifetime ban from all Publix establishments. And that's 5 employees who learned the hard way that stealing at work is never worth it. Do you think they'll try to steal again? Leave your thoughts in the comments down below.